guys, this is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if this stuff up here is kind of distracting. I'm filming this video a day in advance. I'm going to try to use my leftovers to try to get 2 more to match these. I actually just filmed the video with those 2, so they're drying, and I'm afraid to move them too far because I don't want to drip paint everywhere. I did notice from my last video that my tilting was a little bit too far out of view, so I'm going to try to do my tilting farther up here. The paint hasn't mixed up as much as it did last time, so I'm not sure that they'll come out quite like that, like I'm hoping, but we'll just have to see. They're the same colors again: Cadmium Yellow Dark Hue, Gold, Titanium White, and Phthalo Blue. And I'm just going to pour what's left on here and see what happens. I think that mostly what I have left is mostly blue and white. I'm going to save that tiny little bit that's left in the cup, I think, in case I need something to put on my edges. I have the hardest time getting edges. See, there's still some in there, but I'm going to save that in case I need it again. I'm going to let it sit for a minute because I noticed the one that sat longer last time ended up selling a little bit better than the other one. I'm going to use my torch. These colors are mixed with floetrol, a little tiny bit of water, and I think there are 3 drops of silicone in the blue and the yellow. There's 2 drops of silicone in the gold, and there's no silicone in the white. The consistencies were all slightly a little bit different. I think that helped with the selling a little bit. Someone gave me that tip on Facebook, and I thank you very much. I forget who gave me the tip, or I would thank you publicly, but I can't remember who it was. I'm not sure that I'm going to get the teal looking greenish color. I mean, I have a little bit of it, but I'm not sure how much these 2 are going to match these 2. I will probably never make those colors again. It was an accident. But it's a happy accident. I like it. Like I said on yesterday's video, I am just learning. Every time I do this, there we go. I'm just learning. So each time I pour, each time I mix up paint, each time I tilt, each time I do anything, it's a learning experience. Like right now I see from where I scraped up the paint, there's something in my paint. So I'll just take that out of there. From where I scraped up the paint, my leftovers, and put back in my cup. I think that these are looking very interesting. It's a learning experience. Every time I learn something new, I don't claim to be perfect. I don't claim to know what I'm doing, but I hope you have fun watching me learn. If you're brand new, I would suggest watching someone else to learn from first, because I am not a very good role model. But if you want to try to learn with me, that's really cool. This one's tilting very well. I'm actually getting my corners. I have a hard time getting the corners. I say that. No, I'm not going to get this one probably. I'm losing all those pretty little cells. I like that little, I don't know what it is, that line there where I did it. Where I poured the last little bit out. Yep, I'm losing everything that looked really cool on here. I'm terrible with tilting. I have something I like, but then I go for trying to get my sides and my corners, and I just completely ruin every single piece. But it's fun, and I'll Eventually I'll figure out what works. I can already see that I think that I had more paint this time than I did for yesterday's video, because the paint is running a lot easier than it did yesterday. So I guess I didn't use quite half probably yesterday. This one had a little chip on the edge of my tile. Came out of the box that way. But that's okay, because these are just, I have something in my paint again. That's what happens whenever I scrape it up off my, where I scrape it up off my, I'm going to stick my finger in there to pick that out and ruin that. Where I scrape my paint back up off of the shower curtain liner. I use this shower curtain liner because I can get paint skins off of it. But then they actually, I'm not getting good skins and I really don't know what to do with them. So I may eventually just start using, well, I may start using those pea pads more. But then if I do that, I wouldn't be able to scrape the paint up as well. I don't know. This is totally not turning out this color at all. It's very different. So these are not going to be two to match that. But that's okay. They don't have to be a set of 4. It can be a set of 2. These first few tiles that I'm doing are all going to be testers for me. Like I said in yesterday's video, I want to test out countertop resin, and I want to test out car engine spray for finishing my tiles, because I think, I found a spot where I don't have paint. I think both are supposed to be heat resistant. I know people that use resin say that nothing else has like the look and the feel of resin. But I want to try both just to experiment for myself and see what is easiest to use and see what I like the best. So that's what I'm going to do with all of these as testers. Now this time I'm actually getting cells, which I have not had luck with cells at all. I mean, period, at all. So the difference in consistencies, that tip is a lifesaver for me. I wish I could remember who gave me that tip, because I would thank you. I do thank you, but I would call you out by name if I could remember. I don't know. I really may just stop there for now. I like the gold is showing through in this so much. And I like those little cells right there, because I can see some blue and white maybe and some gold. I don't know, but I like that one. So we're gonna stop. I don't know if I have enough paint left over. Whoops, see, there's my paint skins coming up that's stuck to my tile and I can't get it off my glove. If I have enough paint left over from the drips this time, I may try scraping them up again and seeing if I can get one more tile covered. Wow, that's so cool looking. I'm really hoping I'm not tilting out of view like I always do. I'm going to go back this way because I don't want to lose all of that right there. I don't really want to lose anything. I like it all. But I'm so terrible with tilting. I always lose everything I like in my tilting because I get so obsessed with covering my corners. See, I'm losing all these pretty cells right here. I saved that one at least. I ruined those with my tilt. I'm about to lose all this right here that I like. I know I need to go slower with the tilting, but I don't want my videos to be too long. My first video was so long. I did edit it a little bit. I mean, I edited 35 minutes out of it, but it's still too long. Even the edited version that I uploaded. I still need to get all of my corners, but I'm trying to go slower so I don't lose quite so much this time. I'm sorry, I'm always tilting away from the view of the camera. At least I hope I'm farther up on the table this time. Yep, there goes that one right there that I liked so well. I noticed from my last video, a lot of it was too far closer to me, so I lost a lot of... You didn't get to see a lot of my tilting. I don't know if I can edit some of that out of there or not. I haven't edited the video from yesterday and uploaded it yet. I'm recording them together, and then I'm going to edit them separately and just publish them separately. See, I'm ruining it. It's like getting really yucky from where I'm trying to make sure I get the sides and get the corners. Making everything yucky and losing everything that I like. It's a learning experience. I have to keep telling myself that, but I keep doing the same thing over and over, which is the definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. I'm sorry, this is so boring. I don't think I know how to fast forward this in my editing app on my phone. If I did, I would. I can't use the editing app on my computer because my computer crashes every time I try to use it. I have to take my computer and get it fixed soon. Yep, I'm running out of paint, so it's not gonna spread real well. I lost every bit of the cells that I had in this one that I liked. I like the big fat caterpillar looking ones. Why don't I take some of this paint that looks similar to that right there and put it back up there so that it'll help this come off a little bit. Oh my, there's so much under there. Wiping all this off. If I wipe it off from underneath, it helps me have something on my glove to put on my side. Like right there where my side needs something. May not quite match what the rest of the paint there looks like, but if I get my palette knife and smush that up there. If I could find some of that dark blue that's at that corner, I could put it on there and then let it run off. I have some over here that's not covered, so I'll take a bunch of that dark blue that kind of matches what that looked like right there. And let, well, I did it in the wrong spot. There's a big blob from my paint that's on the, like the skins from the tile. How does that look? These are just testers, and I'm probably just going to use them for myself after I test out the spray or the countertop resin. So these did not turn teal like those two over there. They didn't turn that color at all. It turned kind of greenish. I wonder, that one, I still have some cells on that one. I wonder if I can try to get some, now that I have it all covered, if I can maybe use my torch and get a few. Let's see if I want to rotate it around anymore. I did get a couple tiny little teeny tiny ones that popped up. I don't know if I can rotate it around to try to get them to stretch any or not. I don't really think I like this one very well, but oh well. I mean, it kind of goes with the other one that I did for today, but they don't match the other two that I was trying to match at all. The ones I did for yesterday's video really do kind of look like they go with the two they were supposed to match. I don't know if I'll ever make that pretty. I don't know if I'll ever make that pretty color again. To try to make two more for that. That may just be a two set. If I can ever sorry, I noticed a spot. If I can ever get better at this, I would love to start selling coasters and start selling my art, but it's gonna take me a long way to get there, because this, I don't think anyone would buy this. But you never know. I'm just trying to tilt it. I'm almost done. I'm just trying to tilt it back and forth to see if those tiny little cells that popped up from my torch, see if I can get them to grow at all. I don't really think I have enough paint to tilt any more at all, so they probably won't grow anymore. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, share. If you want to see me do more videos and you want to see me try to get better, you can hit the notification bell so you can see when new videos go up. I would like to start doing more oracle card reading videos as well. I just haven't gotten around to that yet, but that is in my mind for the future. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye!